What's going on, guys? Gabriel from Basic Car Guys here, and today we're filming on the GoPro, but also we'll be washing this ILX. I think it is a 2014, 2013. Let's see. It's a 2015 Acura ILX. Looks very solid. I really like the ILX. It's really like a luxurious four-door Civic SI. It's got a 2.4 liter K24, and this one is a manual, so that's a lot of fun. So yeah, today we'll actually be detailing it, and this is actually kind of like my mobile detail that I started up, kind of, pretty much. So if you guys need any services, please hit me up. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. It is pretty cold. It's about 40 something outside with the breeze. Sun is coming out. It's supposed to get in the high 60s. This car is gonna get a one-step polish. The owner is concerned about scratches, like swirl marks and all that stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of that. Also, it did like ice and stuff in Houston, so the roads have been really dirty and salty and disgusting. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wash it. I'm gonna set up the GoPro kind of on a time lapse in bits, just to get a good idea of what I'm doing. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and set up, and then we'll get started. Rinse the vehicle off, just to like try to get rid of some of the grime and the dirt. So now we're gonna go ahead and 2 bucket method wash the car with the with my microfiber chenille glove and all that. So we'll go ahead and get started on that, get a few shots of that, kind of fast forward through it, so you kind of know like what the process is when I do this type of detailing.
So I'm just gonna go over it again, make sure I didn't miss any spots. I'm 100% sure I went through every panel, but you never know. So then after that, what I'm gonna do is we're actually gonna use the Optimum no water rinse, ONR, Optimum no rinse. So basically it's a non-water use car wash. You just pretty much just mix it with water, you spray it on, and then you wipe it off. A lot of people don't trust that. I'm really skeptic about it. That's why I actually bought it. But a lot of people do use it for clay lubing after they wash the car, which is exactly what I'm gonna do, because it is easier just to apply with a spray pump. Actually, if you don't have a spray pump already, go ahead and pick yourself one up, because they are the best thing that you can use to apply for wheel coatings. I'm actually gonna buy another one for my wheels, to you know, pump up wheels instead of spraying them. I'm just gonna cake it on and then be done. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pump this, go ahead and clay the entire car, and pretty much get the surface prepped to go ahead and decontaminate it, and then wash it one more time before we pretty much polish it out with the one-step polish. But I'm gonna do something a little bit different with the one-step polish, so yeah, stick around. So you guys just saw me detail the engine bay, so that's detailed and everything. So now I'm actually going to hit it with some Iron X. I'm going to go ahead and spray it on, and then we're going to let it set for, I think it says 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'm actually going to go ahead and just power wash it off. So that should take out any other contaminants after the clay bar and everything. So after that, it should be fully decontaminated. Then we can dry it, and then we can actually start the polishing process. I'm super excited to share that with you guys. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and hit it with the CarPro Iron X. I love this stuff. It turns purple when it hits iron contaminants and stuff like that. The next step would have been like Tar X, but I don't actually have any on hand at the moment. So I'm gonna hit it with the Iron X, then we're gonna wash it out, give it one quick final wash, and then we should be good to go ahead and dry the car and polish it out. drying process, we're actually going to go ahead and use a pretty large towel. I don't remember the size, but we're going to use this towel here. We're going to fold it up, make sure there's nothing on it, and it looks like there's like a couple leaves or something, so we're going to pull those out, make sure it's clean, both sides, all sides actually. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to shake this up. Now this is just a spray detailer. You're just going to go ahead and spray it on the towel to give it some lubrication so it's not like dry when you're like, you know, drying the car out and then trying to, like, this prevents scratches pretty much, because this towel, just giving it some lubrication, that's the point of like preventing scratches, is just pretty much lubrication. So we're gonna go ahead and spray it, just a couple, you know, light spritz. It should get on there, and then you just get to drying, and you know, make sure that you do the whole car from side to side, one way, side to side, up and down, whatever. I don't know how well you guys can see the car. I'm sorry, I can't really tell. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and use V38 polish on a Meguiar's microfiber cutting disc. That should give us just the right amount of cut that we want to do without like getting too like involved with like stepping and all that. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna lay down a piece of tape and follow the Instagram, and you'll be able to see the 50-50 difference. Here's the finished ILX. It was washed, sanded, I mean not sanded, washed, clay barred, single step polish. We did clean the interior as well. The inside is pretty clean as well. Smells like leather again. It is really dusty here because of these trees, but yeah, it looks a lot clearer than it did before. The clarity is just so much, you can tell, like, so much better. You can probably even see me right here. But yeah. Now, we didn't do any like actual correction, like paint correction, sit here for a few like 30-40 hours and paint correct the whole car. So we did just do a one-step polish just to remove some of the surface scratches and some of the bigger things. I think one of his bigger concerns was like something that, like some blemish that was here, it actually looked flat, and it's now clean and soft. And also on his trunk was a pretty big concern as well. He has a bike rack, so it like kind of like gave it in, but it's so much smoother, so much cleaner. It looks so shiny and so good. This it's actually a modified ILX. It's just got A-box springs and the 18-inch wheels, so it looks pretty good though. But that's it for now, guys. If you guys have any comments, please go ahead and drop them down below. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Actually, the next one is going to be that Lexus. We're also going to do this Lexus, but I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera. Go ahead and follow Instagram if you haven't already. And stay tuned, guys.